Hello and welcome. This is Jeff at SalesPype, and today we're going to talk about setting up your stages and your deals. And really, what this is designed to do to help you manage your sales pipeline so you can keep track of where different prospects are in your sales process. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go over to stage here, and I'm going to set up an example for my insurance agency. In addition to owning SalesPype and my digital marketing agency, I also own an insurance agency. And that's actually an issue what this product was built for my own business. So we're going to go ahead and use that as an example as we go through setting up the stages. So first off, you're going to go to add a stage. And the first stage for my insurance agency would be, for instance, a new lead. And you can choose to color code this however you like. New lead. All right, so we got that stage created. Now the next stage in my sales process or my sales pipeline would be something along the lines of either need to contact or we need to quote them. So let's go ahead and add a new stage and we'll just say need to quote. Again, we'll color code this. Make this one yellow. All right, so we've created that stage. After we've quoted them, the next stage for us would be to deliver that quote. So deliver quote. Again, let's go ahead and color code it. After we've delivered a quote to someone, we want to make sure that we've discussed that proposal. Okay. And now from here, really the next stage for us would be closing that proposal or setting an appointment to get their insurance set up. So we'll go ahead and do this. We'll say closing scheduled. All right, so we've got our stages there. Really the only thing left after this, what you could do is if you wanted to create a stage for, say, business that you've won or business that you've lost. Those would be some stages that you could add as well. But again, this is just going to vary based off your own personal preference. So here are the different stages of our sales pipeline in our business. Now let's see how that translates over to deals. So let's go over here. And now you're going to be able to see all our different stages. New lead, need to quote, deliver quote, discuss proposal, and closing scheduled. Now I don't have any contacts in here yet, but you can designate all your contacts, your prospects, to the specific stage that they belong in. And then you'll be able to see a visual representation of what your pipeline looks like and what the actual deal value is of that particular prospect. So I'm going to pause this video real quick while I add in some contacts, and then we'll move on from there. All right, so now we have some contacts in our system, and this will make it a little bit easier to visualize how the deal stages work for you. Now here's a breakdown. Let me just expand each category so you can see what's there. All right, now as you add contacts or prospects to the system, obviously all these different categories are going to fill up based off what stage you have them in. Now right now I have 5 prospects in the new lead category, and it will give you a tally of what those deals are worth to you if you close them. You'll see their contact information, you'll see how old this deal is, and then you'll also see what value you assign to that deal. Now this value could be what commission are you going to make off that individual, what premium does it represent to your business. This can be, you can assign this dollar value however it's appropriate for your business. Now let's see how these people can actually move through the different stages. So I'll click on this Jeff Grimm here, and it brings up the contact record. And I can see, so the current stage here is new lead. Now I have the ability right here just to change it to a new category. If it's a new lead and I've discussed some information with them, I got everything I need to quote them, now I'm going to move it to the need to quote category. And now what happens is, if we go back to your deals stage, you're going to see that now Jeff Grimm is in the need to quote category. Let's pull him up once again. Now the nice thing is too, you could create a corresponding campaign to go with each different stage that you're using in your business. So a new lead, maybe there's a certain series of automation that you want going out to a new lead, a text, an email, a ringless voicemail, introducing yourself, trying to get them to call in. But once you get someone into need to quote stage, maybe you just want to send them a text that says, introduces yourself and simply says, hey, I'm working on your quote right now. I wanted to give you a heads up. So under this contact record, you could right here just simply switch them to need to quote. And now they are on a new automation campaign that's reaching out to them based off of that stage. Now Jeff is beyond need to quote. You're at the deliver quote stage. Let's move them there. And if you had a corresponding campaign that you wanted to use based off this stage, you could move it over there and say deliver quote. Now the automation that was in place based off of the old category has ended, and now you've put them on a new campaign that's based off where they are in your sales process. And this just kind of moves them along throughout the entire thing. Now we've discussed the proposal. If you have a corresponding campaign, you can move them right there. So depending on where your prospect is in the sales pipeline, you can build out a corresponding campaign as well. And the deals stage is just kind of like a snapshot when you walk in the morning, just to kind of organize your day and see what's, what are the priorities. And eventually, like I said, you'll start seeing people in all different stages of your pipeline, and you can use that to, organize your day the best way possible. So hopefully this makes sense as you go through this. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, anything, feel free to reach out to me, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.